Is this the Rookie CEO podcast?
Yeah, I think we're in the right place.
Oh, Hev, it's recording. This is Fuzz.
And I'm Hev, and you're listening to the Rookie CEO podcast. So, Samuel, today we will be talking about...
Sorry, can I stop you there? I'm sorry, can I stop you there? Never call me Samuel ever again. Today's episode, posting with purpose.
So, today's episode...
Sorry, no, I've done it now. What does it mean? What does posting with purpose mean? You say it a lot.
Posting with purpose for me is you haven't just swung open your social media and gone, I've not posted this week, let me just find something to post quickly. You kind of have no idea of like who you want to see that. You've got no idea if it's going to resonate with anyone. There's not any kind of strategy behind it. It's just a bit of a post and dump.
Yeah. I think that's quite common nowadays because obviously there's a lot of pressure on businesses. They understand if they want to stay ahead, they need to be on social media.
Yeah.
But, as you know, consistency is not always a priority. The priority really should be posting with purpose.
Yeah. And I mean, the saying is that done is better than perfect, and that's absolutely the case. But if you're, I don't know, for example, you're like, for you videographer, but you just start randomly posting about this lunch that you went for, and it wasn't a business lunch, it was just a random lunch, just because you're like, oh, I need to post today. It's got no relevance to anyone. And like, does anyone care? Probably not.
No. But, turn on its head, if the lunch was a networking event,
yeah,
then perfect. I think posting content from networking events is a purposeful post because what you're doing there is an opportunity there to tag people in that you've met, tag people in that you've caught up with.
Yeah.
And then also those that you haven't spoken to, and they see this post and they think, oh, I need to add this person on as a connection, and maybe we can see each other next time.
Yeah.
So that's a great way of increasing connections, not LinkedIn connections, but genuine connections.
Yeah. Well, it is the power of association again, isn't it? It's that if people see that maybe the person you met is your dream client's client, and they're like, well, if my client's using them, they must be pretty damn good at what they're doing. You just never know who knows who and who's seeing what. Yeah.
One thing that you tell me quite a lot is if your head's not in it, don't post.
Yeah. Whenever I have put a post up where I thought, oh, that's a bit rubbish, or that's really quite boring, or I'm clutching at straws, it always does really badly. It's almost like people can sense that I didn't really care when I posted it.
No, I get it. It's just there was something you had experienced recently with a client's social media where they've commented, you had like a negative comment on it, and even that's quite purposeful because it did really well, didn't it, that post? Oh yeah,
so we got some negative comments, and the video ended up getting like thousands and thousands of views, because it basically was told the platform that people were interested in it. And actually, they didn't even have to respond themselves. They got lots of people coming to their defence for them.
It's quite common, especially with trades, is that everyone has their own way of doing things.
Yeah.
And you know, if you're a plumber, you might have some shortcuts that work, but then someone's opinion on that shortcut would be completely opposite to yours.
And this is why it comes to with the posting with purpose, because if you've posted that with confidence, that okay, yep, I'm happy for my dream client to see that, you won't care that you got a negative comment because you are very confident in what you've put out. You know, whatever you've put out there, you'd stand by, so it doesn't matter. And yeah, that's what happened with this client. What they put out, they stood by it and didn't really care that there was a negative comment on it.
No, completely. And sometimes the answer to this question might change quite a lot, but before you write a post, you got to ask yourself, what does this serve? What does this serve me? What does this serve my long-term business goal?
Yeah.
Especially if it's quite a detailed post, and it's avoiding, we've already discussed this in a previous episode, but it's avoiding the controversial aspects as well. Because the purpose behind that really is to gain attention, right? It's to get attention, get people commenting on this post. But what is your long-term goal? Is it to get comments? Is it to get views? Or is it to actually get clients?
Yeah, exactly. And I know they say like controversy sells, but it also can tank a business. So you just have to get that fine balance. And sometimes your purpose will be to entertain. And that's completely fine because, like I've said before, people do like that comedic relief. And if you are in a room with 3 kind of people do exactly what you do, but they look along the row and they were like, they all do exactly the same thing. They're all really good at what they do. Oh, but that one really made me laugh the other day. Who are they going to work with? It's just someone they've got something memorable about. Or like they're into football and you had posted about how you're sponsoring this football team. They're going to pick the one that was sponsoring the football team. Or, I don't know, they really love dogs and they saw that you had taken your dog on a netwalking event or something. They're going to use the one. So you have to have
back down to personality.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. And having these differentiating features, not just because everyone can be really good at their job, but not everyone can be you.
100%. And that's the identifier right there, isn't it? It's you.
Yeah.
I think especially if you're a sole trader, having an identifier is really important. It separates you from everyone, or especially your competitors as well.
Yeah.
So whatever hobbies you have, whatever passions you have outside of your business, don't be afraid to include that in your social media content.
Yeah.
And that includes LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people just use that for the likes of Instagram and TikTok and Facebook. Whilst we're on this topic actually of posting with purpose, slightly touch on what platforms businesses should be on. It's a difficult one, isn't it, with TikTok? TikTok's such a grey area with quite a lot of...
It is. So kind of the golden rule is, before you start posting on any platform, to be honest, before you do any marketing, you should really map out what your customer looks like. So you would do, okay, let me picture who my dream client is, and it's kind of like, what industry are they in? What role in the business are they in? What demographic are they in? I don't know, all these defining characteristics of your dream client. And then you look at that and you go, okay, what platform would they use the most? And you can research this. You could even go onto ChatGPT, put all the features of your client on and be like, what platform would this person be most on? And they'll probably come back with statistics that will tell you exactly where your target audience is.
Hey Hev, have you heard of IT Managed Services? They're an IT support service based in Kent.
Yeah, I've been with them for over a year now. I love being able to just call them at any point and they take over my computer and fix the issue so much quicker than spending hours on Google.
Why have you kept that to yourself all this time? Right, I need to sign up to these guys. What's their website?
It's it-ms.co.uk or you can call 01634 218 362.
And if that comes back saying that they're all on TikTok and nowhere else, then why waste your time on other platforms? Just go straight to TikTok. Or if it says they're all on LinkedIn, then don't waste your energy on anything else. Or if it's a case that you've got different kind of target groups, you might then want to change your messaging depending on the platform. Or if it's saying, okay, they're kind of like spread across, then you're going to be like, okay, well then I know I can post the same content across the board. But it's taking that, it's like when you build a house, like the stronger the foundation is, the more you understand who your clients are and what they look like and what they do and etc. It makes it so much easier when you go onto the platforms.
No, definitely. I think one thing that we've not really touched on yet is content itself with purpose. So people obviously focus quite heavily when it comes to purpose. What am I going to write about the post? And on LinkedIn, I would probably say over 90% of posts include some form of media, whether it's a carousel. A carousel is like a slideshow, theoretically, that you can push across, video or photo. Now, if you're going to post with purpose, what would you advise in regards to photos? Would you advise everyone to post an image or video?
I think so, as long as the picture is relevant. What I would normally suggest to clients is, okay, yeah, it's a bit of an investment, but get a branded photo shoot done that gives you, I don't know, say like 30 images. And that even if you are a solo business owner, like I've done it myself, lots of branded photos, maybe you on your laptop, you on your phone. Obviously, if you were in a different kind of job, you'd do whatever's relevant. You sat having a fake meeting or loads of stuff, like even close-ups of like your branded merchandise, all that kind of stuff. So you've got this big bank of photos that are branded, they're relevant, they're on brand, and they can basically just back up your written posts, and it just makes it all look so much more tidy and efficient than if you just had to keep finding random stock photos that everyone else is already using.
Yeah. The way I look at it is, we've all got quite a small screen on our phone, and when you add an image to your post, that actually takes up over 70% of their person's screen. If it's just a post, it's still gonna flatten it, and it's still gonna give you just 2 or 3 lines on LinkedIn, and then it's the read more button. So try and capture attention by filling up their screen.
Yeah.
And I think LinkedIn's done something very different and trying to be a lot more like Instagram over the last couple of months. They've included Reels. So if you post a video that is vertical, it will take up all of their screen theoretically when you're sliding through. And you get people that are less visual. They'll just slide straight past that video now because they don't even see the post. And you get some people who will kind of want to read the post before they see the video, and they just watch the video.
Yeah.
It's a difficult one. I think posting with purpose, what comes under that is you got to ask yourself, who is your ideal client? Who are you actually trying to attract with this?
Well, that's why I guess with what you're saying it's why it's so important to vary the formats that you're posting.
100%.
Because then, like if that person didn't resonate with your video, but they resonated with your photo, but that person that didn't resonate with either of those resonated with your poll, that you have to kind of make sure you're hitting every kind of format that there is.
A poll is a good one, actually.
Yeah.
As in, people don't use them enough, but at the same time, you can tell when someone's posting a poll for just sake of posting a poll.
Or for just lead gen.
Yeah. Like, why would you post a poll?
I would post a poll if I wanted an opinion on something. So say I was trying to do a bit of research and I needed an opinion, and so I genuinely wanted people to tell me so I could use it for that research. I see a lot of people do it as a bit like clickbaity, of if you answer a certain thing, they're going to then slide into your DM straight after, and I scroll straight past because I'm like, I don't want you to message me after this. Or some people just use it for like general like chit chat of like like say if you worked in education, you could put like, well, how are you spending the half term, list different options. It's just general kind of like niceties. What about you?
Yeah, I think I've only posted like 1 or 2 polls in my time, and you know what I'm like I use any opportunity to share my personality, and it is hard to push through, especially when you're starting for social media for the first time. It is hard to push through the statistics of how many likes I got on that post, how much engagement I got on that post, and you can tell it is sometimes so obvious when you're posting a poll just to get engagement.
Yeah.
For me, I think the last time I posted a poll, it was something that was theoretically market research. I was asking what people did, how people listen to podcasts, funnily enough. Because I was kind of interested in like whether it was because of, they just listen to them when they're driving, do they listen to them when they're cleaning, or do they watch the video at home, or when they're doing work? Because for me personally, if I'm working, I am not listening to someone talk. I cannot do 2 things at once.
No, I can't concentrate. I sing singing. I mean, music is fine, but I can't listen to a podcast and work.
No, I don't know how people watch TV and work.
No,
I can't pay attention to that. I've got the attention span of a nit. Yeah, so going back to content, I think what also quite a good one, and one thing that I do is it's also important to post with consistency with the content itself. So let's just say your beliefs, right? So let's just say you have a belief in something in particular. Like let's just say you're a tradesman and you are very passionate about the economy. So and then one random post goes completely against everything that you've been posting about. That's why it's also important to try and stay away from the controversial aspect. So when you're posting with purpose, if there's something that there's a theme behind what you're posting about, try and make sure that you remember that the next time you're posting. Let's just say I'm very passionate about saving the planet. And then 2 weeks later I post that I'm flying to Australia to see a friend for a day.
Yeah, it's like the like for us with Rookie CEO saying, oh, we want to like create a space you can be vulnerable, blah blah blah, and then if we was just like post on like quote someone's post being like, oh, what a loser, that's a rubbish take. It's just like completely contradicts everything, and you lose all respect and I think any credibility you had built up.
Yeah, completely. The comments, obviously, commenting with a purpose as well, right?
I don't want to see any great post.
One thing that we
Nice.
oh god, yeah, that's just a thumbs up. What if you're going to do a thumbs up? You just like the post. I don't know. I see way too many thumbs up in comments.
Yeah,
that's what the like button's for. I forgot where I was going to go with that now. Oh, like a clap.
Clap, yeah.
Yeah, and emojis. I love the emojis. I forgot I was going with that now. Oh, you stopped my train of thought.
What's your favourite emoji?
What's my favourite emoji?
Yeah.
This is a different episode now. I think I'm a dad. So it's obvious what mine's a thumbs up. I'm sorry.
Oh, really?
It's quite a passive-aggressive emoji as well, isn't it?
My favourite is the nails that are like with the little bottle, because it's like a little sassy.
What does that even mean?
So it's like a sass. That's my favourite.
But would you use that in LinkedIn posts?
No. My favourite on LinkedIn is the 2 hands up going, woo!
I love the people that are listening to this now trying to envision what woo!
So yeah, for those who are listening audibly, Heather has got both her hands up in the air and is pumping them up and down.
Description. We need an audio description. I love it. Just lastly then, the comment, just sort of going on the comment side. One thing that I've seen recently, and a lot of social media marketers do, is they include engagement as part of their package when they're taking over your social media. And obviously that basically means like if you're not engaging with other people's posts, then you're theoretically doing what we call dump and running, right?
Yeah.
We're posting and that's it. You're just expecting engagement, but you're not actually doing it yourself.
Yeah.
On the topic, it's quite obvious, isn't it, sometimes, when there's people that are engaging just for the sake of engaging, or poaching competitors or audience, for example.
Yeah.
How would you get away from making it obvious?
The easiest way is to only actually engage on stuff that you find interesting, and actually show an interest in terms of ask questions. I wouldn't go in there and like dictate that they're wrong or whatever. I would ask a question, be interested, ask kind of leading questions so that it encourages them to respond back to you, more importantly. But yeah, you just kind of, especially if you've got someone else doing it for you, it's making sure they know your tone of voice. Speak how you would speak, not put on like a fake LinkedIn voice or something. Just speak how you would in a conversation. Think about like, okay, if this person I met at a networking event, they spoke out this post to me, what actually would I respond to them? And that's what you should be commenting.
Perfect. Great bit of advice. Thank you so much for listening, and we will see you guys next week.
Yeah, I'm running out of languages now, so I guess I will just say ciao for now again.
Ciao for now. That's going to be your catchphrase. Yeah. Next week, guys.
See
Bye.
Ya.